Every year I make a year-end gift for you. Something that I think is very important, something that I think is about the way we are, the way we live, maybe something that would help you along your journey, your spiritual path. And this year I chose a very special one. So I asked my resident artists to come and help me with this. They did a beautiful job, and I hope that you find this helpful, and I'll be back right after the story is told. Enjoy. According to an ancient Indian fable, a mouse was in constant distress because of its fear of the cat. A magician saw this and took pity on the mouse and magically turned it into a cat. But then the cat became afraid of the dog, so the magician turned it into a dog. Then the dog became very fearful of the panther, so the magician turned it into a panther. Whereupon the mouse, who was a cat, a dog, and a panther, was full of fear for the hunter that might find him and kill him. At this point, the magician gave up and turned the panther into a mouse again, saying, "Nothing I do for you is going to be of any help, because no matter what, you still have the heart of a mouse." You know, I do a lot of counseling, and I do have a lot of interpersonal work with people. And in my interpersonal work with individuals, they always want some change in their life. They want something in their outer life to give them, a sense of importance usually, and entitlement, and all sorts of things that make them feel good about themselves. Actually, most people struggle with low self-esteem, and because they do, they don't make headway in their inner life. So this story is really quite interesting. The magician gives the mouse everything he wants, turns him into a cat, a dog, a panther, all in an effort to help him. But suddenly he realizes with every animal he becomes, with every situation that he goes into, nothing ever really changes. He can't get rid of his fear because basically he has the heart of a mouse. Because that's what he is, a mouse. We don't change, we don't grow much, we don't do a lot of the things that are necessary to make our lives beautiful. We just don't do it because we're so busy with the heart of the mouse. I offer some really powerful workshops and retreats, commentaries, podcasts, videocasts, all in an effort to help you. But if you listen to what I'm teaching you from the heart of the mouse that lives inside you, you'll never understand what I'm talking about. I went back years ago and looked at a couple of the discourses I used to give when I was teaching formally in Escondido. They were very interesting discourses, very fascinating. And I did some on the Beatitudes, I did some on the Tao. I taught classes to really help my students understand the nature of an authentic spiritual practice. Most of them could not hear it. And I watched and watched and watched, and I understood why. Like many people in my audience can't hear even today, because they have the heart of a mouse. They listen from the ears that are about fear and anger and trepidation. They allow themselves to believe that anything they want in the outer world will change the inner world, and that won't happen. No matter what you may think, no matter how you miss my message is about your inwardness, not your outwardness. You think that you'd be happy if you had millions of dollars or lived in a better place or didn't have the mates you have or maybe the children you have or maybe the job you have. It doesn't matter. Everybody thinks that they know what they need and what they want. And they think that all of that is going to change them. Nothing will change you until you are willing to enter into love. It is only love that matters, and love destroys everything within us that is false and untrue. So there you are. That's the real substance of our living. And are you and I going to live according to the manner of our human heart, which can be broken, which doesn't really lead us anywhere but back to the cul-de-sac of wanting and desiring? There is no cure for the person you've become. The only thing that can heal our life is love, pure love. There are people you need to apologize to. Make your apologies. There are people that you need to reimburse for the kind of person you've been, and ask them, what is it that I can do that will help us be closer together? And sometimes you can do that, but oftentimes not. Ask yourself, though, the one big question, and I tell my students to do this, my friends, in my counseling, I bring it up all the time, and it's very, very important. What is it that I put you through in order to live and love and be with me? What do I put you through? If you really look at that, if you really immerse yourself in that, it'll be very humbling. And you'll find whatever it is that you truly need in your life to change your life lives within you. And again, it all comes back to love. It does. I hope you'll make a year-end gift. We need your support. A work like this is very rare in the West. And we're working to make new programs on the Heart Sutra, something that really needs to be done, something that is very, very important. And this will be probably my last main shoot before I give up the ghost on doing television. So I hope you'll make a very generous donation. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for being a part of my life in the way you are. And my little Cocker Spaniel here, Autumn, thanks you too. I hope that this video helped you a great deal. Please forgive me. Namaste.